that I love to hear when she comes out. You can do that again. Aww. Yeah, that's right. That's not what she is, though. She's not. Aww. She is a what? Does anybody know what kind of animal she is? Ooh, I heard somebody back there say it. What was it? Say it like you mean it.
Anteater.
Anteater, yeah. She is a type of anteater. She's called a lesser anteater, is kind of her nickname. Or she's called a tamandua. Have you guys ever heard of a tamandua before? Yeah, a few yeses. A tamandua. It's the same thing, I just pronounced it differently. So these guys are lesser anteaters, are from the rainforest of South America. The giant anteaters are also from South America, but we don't call her lesser because we think less of her. We call her lesser because she's smaller. But the tamanduas are an arboreal species, so they spend their whole life up in the trees. They have so many adaptations to help them get around in the trees. We're going to talk about some of those today too.
Scary.
I heard one person. Ryan got it right. All right, we're going to do it again. Okay, by the way.
Scary.
That's not it. No. You guys, I haven't got to this. Jane's kind of jumping ahead a little bit on me right now. We're trying to do an introduction here, and we haven't got to their self-defense yet. But what you just saw was really scary. That was how, I know you're like, wow, yeah, that was actually pretty adorable is what it was. But that is how a tamandua is going to threaten you. Now, it is a trained behavior, so she is not threatening you. But if you were climbing throughout the trees in South America and a tamandua did that, you're going to want to get out of its way really, really fast. So one, she just made herself bigger. Right? She made herself bigger than she was a second ago. She's showing off those sharp claws of hers. But if you see, okay, now, ooh, scary. Okay, there you guys. That was the right reaction. So when she does that, she's showing off her claws. She's getting bigger. But what she's about to do is the real scary part. And so we're going to do that next. We're going to have her do it. So what they do is they spray just like a skunk would spray. Except for it's about 6 times stronger than a skunk spray. So who wants to see her do that? Really? Are you going to catch it? No, you cannot wash that off, okay? It's not something you really get rid of. Okay, you guys have fun. I'm still not picking her up. So these guys, they will spray just like a skunk spray, and it's so strong that it will momentarily blind whatever it is that's hunting after her. So if something like an ocelot or a jaguar were coming after her, she would stand up and she would spray forward just like that. Now, as Jane's working her throughout, she's like, please stay up in the trees. That's where you belong. This is a much better place. She's one of our newer ambassadors. So Stella is, how old is Stella, Jane? 3 years old. So she's pretty new. She came here for our SSP program. Have anybody heard of this yet today as you're traveling throughout the zoo? The Species Survival Plan. So she was brought here to meet a gentleman tamandua and hopefully make cute tamandua babies. Okay, now that one is cute. You can say to that one. She's showing off her adaptations. So she has a gentleman friend that lives here in Basecamp, and hopefully soon you'll get to say when you get to see baby tamanduas with her. So far they kind of play, but haven't done the things they're supposed to be doing yet. So cross your fingers for that. What a goof. All right, so she's showing how ungraceful tamanduas can be. Now she does have that prehensile tail. Who here knows what prehensile means? You guys saw her hang from the tail, right? What does it mean to be prehensile? Go for it. You don't have to, by the way, we don't have to raise our hands, right? We're not in class, just yell it out.
They can move it independently, and it's like an extra.
Ooh, like an extra hand, right? That term prehensile, it just means grasping, right? They're able to grasp with their tail, kind of how we use our hands, right? We're able to grasp with our hands. So there are so many different animals with prehensile body parts at the zoo. Do you guys want to do a little zoo trivia? See what you guys know? All right, what animal at the zoo has a prehensile nose?
Elephant.
Oh, good job. All right, what animal at the zoo has a prehensile tongue?
Giraffe.
Anteaters have like an 11 to 12 inch long tongue, but it's actually not prehensile. It's just really, really sticky. Chameleons, sticky, not prehensile.
Giraffe.
Oh, there it is, the giraffe I would have also taken.
Oh, copy.
Oh, copy. That would have been the other one. So they grasp onto those leaves with that long tongue of theirs. She is being so funny. It is really hard to talk about an animal sometimes when they're so silly and cute. All right, so she has that prehensile tail that definitely helps her move. And as you can see, her back ankle right now, it's not how she's supposed to use it, even though she's doing it. She can rotate her back ankles 180 degrees so she can climb head first down a tree, which is really important because that's where the predators are. She wants to make sure something's not at the base of that tree as she's climbing to the bottom of it. So she's able to rotate those ankles. She's like, I'm already pointed down, Jane. I'm going to go in the down direction. Now she is using that sniffer a lot. She is smelling all over the place. These guys have a great sense of smell. When you're traveling the zoo and you look at the animals, whatever their biggest feature is usually going to be their best sense. So she's primarily a nocturnal animal. Her eyesight isn't so good during the daytime, but that sense of smell is great. And Jane is doing some training with her. She's asking her where to go and what to do, and she knows those worms and those bugs are about to follow. So these guys are an insectivore, and they're gonna stick that skinny nose, skinny mouth that only opens to be about the size of a pencil right into a termite mound or an ant hill, and they're gonna stick out that 11 to 12 inch long tongue and gobble up all those bugs. They think they're delicious. Now they have those large claws on the front too though, but those are for ripping into termite mounds. So termites don't live in the soft wood like they do here in Southern California. They build these very big columns, and they're kind of like concrete. So the Tamandua is able to rip into those and get to all the bugs on the inside with those really strong front claws. She's like, I do a lot of upper body workouts, not a lot of lower body. So here we are. Oh, there she goes. She's so cute. All right, well, she's doing an excellent job today. I was warned that she might not be out that long, but she is exceeding my expectation. I'll talk a little bit more about training, and then we'll get to answer some questions you might have. Now, I mentioned Jane is asking her to go somewhere. Do you guys hear that click after she does it? So we use operant conditioning or positive reinforcement. And why I want to talk about training is because it works. Does anybody have a dog or a cat at home? Yeah, do you train it? Do you give it treats when it does something good? Does anybody have kids at home? Do you train them? Mm-hmm. Anybody have a job? Yeah, they train us, don't they? We keep showing up. All right, and kids, guys, kids, guess what? Did you guys know you can train your grown-ups? Do you guys want to know how to train your grown-ups? How do you think you train your grown-ups? No idea. They're unmanageable, huh? They are so hard to train. All right, you guys, grown-ups like positive reinforcement too, right? But for them, when you do something really cool and really fun, make sure you say thank you or give them a hug. That is positive reinforcement for grown-ups. Grown-ups really like that kind of stuff. So it works for everybody. Positive reinforcement is pretty great. I can't
doing?
with her today. She is like, I'm gonna do my own thing, so I'll see you guys later. All right, well now some time to ask some questions. Okay, sounds good. If anybody has any questions about Stella before she runs away, does whatever she's gonna do, I can answer them for you. Usually they give birth to one baby. And so that baby is actually gonna sit on her back, kind of close to her tail. Did you see how she had a little bit of black fur up on her shoulders? Sometimes they have more of a vest and it's kind of a little bit darker further down. And that baby's gonna sit on that area so it blends in with mom. And it's